We stayed at the Rio.
You stayed at the Rio?
Yeah.
Damn, son.
You sent me a video of you striping that ball down the fairway.
Yeah, I did stripe. I hit it.
Yeah.
What is the acceptable amount of time to leave a cup or bottle of water out before you won't drink it anymore?
Welcome back to episode 28 of Nothing But Nonsense. I'm your host, Chase Thomas.
I'm Noah Wes.
And today we are in Noah's lovely home. Thank you for having me.
This is scenery change number 1, 2,
3. Okay, so
4.
go back.
This is 5 because your bar and then the ping pong. Those are 2 separate.
Oh,
scenes.
yeah.
It's couch, wall.
Oh, yeah, 2. Bar.
Ping pong. 5. We've done it nowhere else, right?
Yeah, nowhere else.
Senior change number 5. Maybe next time we can do it by the pool.
Just keep doing it.
Yeah.
Should we just do one like floating in the pool?
We could.
That would actually be hilarious.
It's a nice setup out there too. We get the balcony, canopy,
Yeah.
couches, chairs,
Yeah.
fridge.
I wish we had a pool. We don't have a pool at our house.
We have enough room for a pool.
We do, but the thing is, like, we have the lake. You haven't been to that yet?
Yeah, that's true.
But,
yeah.
there's no need for us to spend more money on a pool, because that's quite the investment, because you got to take care of it, too,
Yeah.
and keep putting all the new stuff in. But with the lake, we can literally just go up and...
You swimming in?
Oh, yeah.
You do? Mm-hmm.
Yeah, we swim, jet ski, tube.
Oh, we jet skied this week. We jet skied.
Oh, did you? How was that? Okay, well, first of all, Noah went to Aruba, so let's go do a
I just
little
got back
recap.
from Aruba. 8 days. We were there for 7 full days. And had a blast. At least I did.
So who went?
My family, there's 5 of us. And then my brother took his friend. My sister took her friend. And I took my girlfriend, McKenna.
Oh, so there were a bunch of you.
There's 8 of us. Yeah.
So what was the best part of the trip?
Okay, so nothing like I like.
Or were there like highlight moments?
Well, the highlight moments and my favorite part was we went just going downtown to the shopping district. It's just it was just a nice day.
Yeah.
We go to my favorite restaurant. It's called Iguana Joe's. Is
this the place that's next to the Italian restaurant on that strip?
No. No.
Do you know what I'm talking about though? There's a really nice Italian restaurant.
Gianna's.
Yes.
That's Smoky Joe's.
Okay.
They're sister, the brother, and yeah.
Okay.
That is the one strip with all the stores and stuff, the little Chopskis, the jewelry stores.
Mm-hmm.
Okay.
That's what I'm talking about.
Look, you probably know this place. You probably recognize it.
Iguana Joe's.
Do you see this bar?
Oh, yeah. Yeah.
Yeah. So that street, that's Smoky Joe's. There is Iguana Joe's right next to that bar.
Oh, okay.
That's new. That shopping mall, that really deadbeat shopping mall.
Yeah.
Okay, so Iguana Joe's is my favorite restaurant down there. And so it was just a nice day. It was a really nice out. Just shopped around, did some stuff.
Yeah. Did you get anything nice? There's not really like nice stuff to get down there, but
yeah, we got nice stuff.
Did you?
You know the stores that are down there in that one mall.
Oh, okay, yeah. You went down there.
Yeah, we got some nice stuff.
Yeah, when we went to like the little like the strip with all those like stores, and we just bought some like.
Did you eat on the street at all?
We ate at that. So we ate at the Italian restaurant one night, and then we ate at Smoky Joe's another night.
I've never eaten at Smoky Joe's. I've been there like 8 times. Never eaten at Smoky Joe's.
It was pretty good.
Yeah, so I think you ate at Gianna's.
Yes.
That's the one that was next to like the Azier in the steakhouse, right? Yes. That place has grown so big since
that area, or like Gianna's?
The area.
Oh yeah.
Crazy big.
Yeah. Well, it's because that Italian restaurant. I don't know what it was. I'm not saying it's because of the Italian restaurant, but like you get some places that attract more people.
That's very.
You're obviously going to get.
Yeah. So right across there's the Playa Linda. I'm pretty sure the hotel name is, and this is that's where me and McKenna went for dinner one night, right on the beach.
Yeah. Oh, that's awesome.
Yeah. And then what else did you do when you were there?
So we did the horseback riding.
Where did you stay?
We stayed at the Rio.
You stayed at the Rio?
Yeah.
Damn, son. That place is bonky.
I know, it is. So that's why we were able to go to that strip, because it's literally like a 5-minute walk.
Yeah, that's a 10-minute walk.
Yeah.
From where we stay.
Oh, really?
We stayed at the Marriott Surf.
Oh, yeah. You guys were down further a little bit that way.
Damn, son.
Yeah, you know.
You stayed at the Rio?
My mama does it right. Yeah, we stayed at the Rio. We ran, so there's this guy. He actually follows my personal account on Instagram, so I'm actually going to tag him in it. His name was Vano. He may not remember me at all, but I remember him because he ran the pool games when everyone was drunk hanging out in the pool doing whatever. So me and my sister's boyfriend, we were talking to Vano, and we ended up running the pool games with him.
Okay.
And we just hung out with him like all day. It was the sickest thing ever because he was so cool.
I've never even seen the pool there. It's can't even get in if you.
It's a palace. You have the front wall. That's the only thing that you can see, and then they have the other like.
I thought I took lots of pictures, but I really didn't.
I suck at taking pictures.
This is where you ate. John is like right here. Yeah. My dad said, "Give you $50, you drop in." He got $50 from that. We went on the UTV tour.
Yeah, how was that?
That was sick. Doing all this.
You posted hella pictures and videos. It looked hella cool.
Yeah. The UTV was cool. My sister went horseback riding. McKenna, my sister, and her friend went horseback riding. Pretty much we just chilled by the pool all day.
Yeah. Did they enjoy the horseback riding, or would they?
I think so. It was nothing like what we did. They kind of.
Don't they end up taking you to like around the same spot?
With the UTV or the horse?
UTV and the horse.
We never. We went.
Okay, maybe it's the Jeep tours.
The Jeep tours, maybe. But we were all over the island, like the whole north side of the island. We pretty much rode the coast. In the UTV.
I was telling my buddy whenever I did the horseback riding, it's like I'll do it once and I'm okay because whenever I was doing it, have you ever ridden a horse before?
Long time ago. Don't remember.
So you know that they have a bit in their mouth that it's connected to the reins, and that's kind of how you like steer the horse because they'll like it's pulling me this way. So wherever their head goes, they go. But they don't like when you're holding it back in their throat because it's just like super uncomfortable. And I was trying to get my horse to slow down, and I had taken horseback riding lessons not like when I was way younger, like 6, and I thought I still had some knowledge. So I was pulling back on this reins, and my horse went ballistic and started spinning in circles and like rearing a little bit. I was freaking out because I was still on it, and I was trying to get it to calm down. And then the tour guides were yelling at me to like let go of the reins, and I was like, I'm gonna fall off if I let go of the reins. So I let him go, and he calmed down. But
yeah, my sister's horse apparently liked white sand. Yeah. So on the dirt path, dirt. Yeah. Touches white sand, lays down. That's her on top of the horse.
Yeah. Our warning was that the horses will be in a single file line whenever you're walking through the dirt, and if they touch the white sand, some of them will want to take off running. And so I was like, okay, I'll be prepared for this. And my horse wanted to be in front of other horses, so he didn't take off running, but he sure as hell took off a little bit. And I was like, you gotta calm down, brother.
I thought I took lots of pictures of places, but I didn't.
That's one thing I gotta do is take more pictures.
I probably took like 50 photos the entire trip on my phone. I thought I took like 200.
I don't take any pictures to begin with. Like if I went to Aruba again, I would take like nearly next to no pictures.
The pictures I posted on Instagram today were literally the pictures I took.
Really?
Yeah. Like all the ones on my camera were just like duplicates of the pictures.
Because you're finding the best one out of the 50 photos that you took.
I'm like, going through, I'm like, what was I doing?
Yeah.
It's not like I didn't have my phone on me. I was like, what was I doing?
Yeah.
I guess it was really nice because I took
that video of you striping that ball down the fairway.
Yeah, I did stripe. I hit it.
Yeah.
I bombed it. It was down the middle of the fairway. I had like 75 yards to go. So video the wedge, put it to like 6 feet, and then hey, Dad. And then I had him record the putt, and it was really bad.
How's it going, Mr. Weiss?
Yeah, it was just really bad.
Well, look at the green, first of all.
Yeah, it was a nice course, though. It just smoked it. It went real far.
I did the same thing yesterday when I was golfing with my grandpa. I drove probably about 250, and then I still had like 250ish to go. So I smoked my 3-wood 240.
Okay.
And got it like real close to the par 5. So then I chipped on, stuck it like 3 feet, missed the birdie putt. You can say whatever.
Okay. You guys filming?
Yeah.
Oh.
Yeah.
What's going on?
Not much. We're filming. We are live though, so I wouldn't say anything too out of the ordinary. That's just a fair warning.
Just keep quiet then. Old man in the room.
Yeah. Dylan or Noah's. Well, I guess Dylan's that dude. Walked down the steps. He's hanging with us in the kitchen now.
Yeah. Not sure what he's doing. What are you doing?
What am I doing?
Yeah.
I'm gonna have a beer because my clients drive me nuts.
It's well deserved.
What?
I said that's well deserved. You'll learn that in the insurance life.
Probably.
I think you already know that.
Not for beer. Yeah. Did you drink the last year when you were there?
No, I didn't. I did not. Mainly because I hadn't ever really drank in front of my mom before, and that was a barrier for me. I didn't want to do that.
Not for us.
Well, you're beyond college now.
Some good old Bilosh. Do you have any beers there?
No, I didn't. I was
college.
staring at the bar like all day when I was down there.
He stayed at the Ryu.
Do we not have a bottle opener here?
He stayed at the Ryu.
We stayed at the Rio when we went.
The Rue.
Yeah.
It's not the Ryu, it's the Rue.
Oh, well.
R-I-U.
Well, he stayed there, so he knows. I'm pretty sure.
To the American folk, it looks like Ryu.
Yeah.
It's the castle of the island.
It really is. It actually is. Because it is really one. I was telling you, it's the wall.
Yeah, we see it. What about the roundabouts?
Here's something interesting. So my thermometer for my meat has a bottle opener.
Nice.
I just got flip flops that have a bottle opener on it, on the bottom.
That's handy.
That was my dad's thing, so I had to get one.
Yeah.
Carry on his legacy.
So I have this. Do we like roundabouts?
Yeah.
Do you like the roundabouts?
Do I like roundabouts?
Okay, what are you doing? It's kind of making it awkward. You just sit there. I'm sorry.
Old man leaving.
Do I like roundabouts?
Yeah, because you notice that they're all roundabouts.
In Aruba?
Yeah.
I did. Oh, I did notice that.
stoplights.
Yeah,
you did.
Well, because we only had to take the taxi once to get to the horses.
Okay.
So we only really got in the car
there's
once.
not many stoplights. Do you like the roundabouts? Like, it's a very big thing that they do out there.
That there's no stoplights, only roundabouts.
Yeah, it's really big out in like the Caribbean and all that stuff.
I would say yes.
When I first started going to Aruba, there's no roundabouts.
Really?
Now there's almost all roundabouts.
So were there stoplights in Aruba at the time
Yeah.
when you went?
Mhm.
But they took them out and pretty much just said roundabouts.
They do it in Jamaica. They do it in the Bahamas. Everywhere.
I guess from a sense it makes.
I
more
like
sense
them.
it continues traffic going. Like
Yeah.
there's no stopping.
Yeah, I think I like them.
I never thought about that or noticed it because I was in the back of the van when we were going because it was me, my mom, my girlfriend at the time, Natalie, and her boyfriend. And so I was in the back and I couldn't I wasn't looking out anywhere. I didn't notice it either. But our taxi driver he was telling us about all the stuff that he used to do. And he was like, yeah, I'm like 3 weeks clean now. We're like, of what? He's like, I'm sober. And I was like, oh, nice. Like, how's that going? He's like, good. And then he was like, I used to give motorbike tours like all over the island. I used to be really drunk, give them too. And I'm like, dude, like nice.
Yeah, no, that's
barely
really,
functioning.
That's really good.
I was like, sweet. I'm glad you're our taxi driver for today.
Yeah, no, our UTV driver, he was sick. Uncle Donnie, Uncle D, just super funny.
That's what Dylan commented on your post. I thought that was like your actual uncle.
No, I wish. Fun Uncle
D.
Donnie.
Why? What made him so fun?
He's just a good guy, and he cracked jokes and
Yeah.
super nice to everybody. Helped everybody out, do things, took pictures for us. Just a great guy.
That's why I like hanging. I liked hanging around the pool with Vana because he was a cool dude to hang out with. But like all those islanders, I feel like are like that.
Just one happy island, man.
It is Bibarushi. I forget what that means already.
Midushi's like delicious. It's got a lot of different meanings, but like one of them's like delicious.
Isn't Bibarushi like also like the good life or something like that? I think so. I don't know. I'll have to fact check myself.
Dushi is used in so many different ways down there.
Is it really?
Yeah.
I don't think I actually noticed that.
I took a picture of a sign of what things mean. Amita Biba Dushi, I'm living the good life.
Oh,
Bon Bebe, let's drink. I like that one a lot.
Bon Bebe.
Bon Bebe.
That's a good one.
Yeah. Uncle D would be like, we get beers to Natural Land Bridge,
Yeah.
the one that fell. And we got like 3 beers each, and he's like, Bon Bebe. We're like, Bon Bebe. He's like, let's drink.
That's so fun. I would have. Yeah, that sounds like a really fun trip. I would have loved to go on that. Especially have that tour guide. I guess if I ever go to Aruba again, I'll have to ask for.
Yeah. And then we met.
Oh yeah, the Icebox Man.
I think his name is Zahir. We're in here.
You gotta tell the story about.
So we're in the airport on the way home. We're in Atlanta. And we're looking for food, and we go to Qdoba.
Yeah, of all things.
And we're in line, and there's this dude in front of us, and I look at my brother's friend, and I literally look at him and say, "Hey, that looks like the guy from Icebox." And he was looking at my necklace, like it was out, and he's looking at it, and like he's just staring at me, like, okay, this is weird. So I looked at him and was like, "This dude looking like the dude from Icebox." Like it was a joke.
Yeah.
And he started laughing. He's like, "Whoa, Icebox is in Georgia or is in Atlanta." And I'm like, "Icebox?" He turns, he's like, "Yep." It's like, "What's up, guys?" We're like, what?
I couldn't believe it.
Like I was literally shaking for.
I can't believe, because I already said to you, I can't believe you just turned and just said Icebox, and he turned around. Like, it wasn't even like a, hey, like, excuse me, sir.
Yeah.
Are you the guy that's from Icebox? And
he's looking this way, we're looking this way, so we're pretty much in like, what are these?
Yeah.
And I'm like, Icebox, he's like, yeah. And he was a super nice guy.
That's cool.
And
you said you talked to his mom too. Was she cool?
Yeah.
Did she find it funny that he's famous and like talking to other people?
We didn't really talk to her like that, but when we were lying, that's where we talked more. And he was just going to Fort Lauderdale to check out one of his shops at Saks.
Yeah.
And he was only going to be there for a day.
Really?
He was going to be back in Atlanta by 1 o'clock. Crazy. And so he gets his food, and he's like, and we're still ordering food, and he looks down the line, he's like,
yeah.
So we walk over, and he's done. He's like, yeah, I wanted to show you this picture, because his friend was in Aruba, and so he showed us.
Oh, that's kind of cool.
They were staying. And then he said, I'm like, we love Icebox. We love watching that. And he's like, well, my mom, she's the founder of it all.
Really?
He's like, I'm like, that's awesome. It was so nice to meet you guys. And didn't grab a pic. Should have.
At that time, you can. I always feel awkward. Like sometimes
he wasn't ready to fill it up. He just had a Louis backpack on.
Really?
Yeah. But yeah.
Because sometimes like my dad's thing, like he would always tell me, like if you go see like if there's a celebrity and like like for a fact it's this person, don't be that guy to just be like, hey, can I grab a picture? Because now it starts this herd of people and they're just trying to enjoy whatever they're doing.
Yeah, that makes sense.
Like in that time, I would have grabbed a picture because like
we were thinking like, do you think he gets recognized often?
I wouldn't think so.
Because honestly, whenever I started thinking about, like, we said Icebox. If he didn't want to be talked to or be recognized, he wouldn't have turned and said, yeah. No. We would have just sat behind him and just like, that guy looks like the guy from Icebox. And that would have been the end of it.
Yeah.
But I would have said Icebox and wouldn't have worked out and it would have gone on our merry way. But he turned, he was like, yeah. And he started the conversation with us.
Yeah.
So we were wondering if he was recognized often because he gets 200, 300, 400, 500,000 views on every video. He knows he's friends with Lil Baby.
It's like all of the every artist, athlete.
He knows Polo G. He knows John Morant. Like, yeah, he's famous.
Yeah,
but
that's so weird though. Like, it's also kind of cool that that's a family business.
Yeah, and it's all the jewelry stores are family businesses.
Yeah, that's true. I guess that's true. I get Matthews Jeweler in Cranberry.
Yeah, but it was just funny. It was just cool to be like, we're probably like. I wonder if anyone else has said, "Hey, are you from Icebox today at the airport?"
Because not many people recognize him.
Yeah,
yeah. Is he in a lot of the videos?
In the video. He makes the videos. Like, he's him talking in the videos. It's him. Like, it's the guy.
I haven't watched Icebox, but like I'm not as big into jewelry as I think you and Dylan are.
Yeah, but no, it was just a cool moment. Literally walk away, look at my dad. I'm like, that guy knows Lil Baby. That guy gave Lil Baby his chain.
I wonder if like he'll remember that. Like, you know what I mean? I feel like as someone that like.
We showed each other's pictures off of our phones.
That's true.
We shared a moment.
See, but like he's gonna be like, hey, I remember like talking to these guys. Like, what if we're famous and we're like, hey, guy from Icebox?
Yeah, because he said something when we were talking. He's like, yeah, I saw your chain and I like it a lot, and I know it's real gold too. I'm like, yes. I was like, you making a bust down for me? We bust it down. Ice it out for me, dog.
That's so funny. Because like, I wonder, like I said, like. He's famous. Mm-hmm. He knows all these famous people. Is he going to care about having a conversation with someone that doesn't have status? I feel like that's just thing to say.
I didn't bring up the podcast at all. But
that's fine. He doesn't care.
Yeah, I was like, Maybe follow us.
Maybe get us iced up.
I got DJ Climax to follow us.
So that was funny. So I was going to talk about that because I was scrolling through the feed.
Yeah.
I was like, DJ Climax PGH, and I was like, who is this? And then I clicked on a story, and it was him on the UTV rides in Aruba. Yeah.
No, we were chilling at the pool one day, and he had something that we wanted, so he waltzed on over, and he's like, where are you from? I'm like, Pittsburgh. He's like, no, me too. I'm like, what do you do? He's like, your thing says DJ Climax. And he's like, yeah, I'm a DJ. I do the bars in Pittsburgh. And then it pretty much ended up like, he's like, I'll get up with the cover anytime you guys, like, just hit me up.
No, that's cool.
Yeah. Not that we go to Southside bars much, but if we ever were to.
Now we have to.
No,
well, you'd have.
No.
We don't have to.
Maybe once.
Maybe just to do it.
Maybe.
I'm not even 21, so it really doesn't even matter. You can.
But he was cool, dude.
That's cool.
DJ Climax. Shout out DJ Climax.
Yeah, shout out DJ Climax.
That's what he does. And he was literally traveling as a DJ.
So was he like on job doing that?
No.
He was just on vacation.
He was on a wedding. I think that's what he said he was doing there. So I was on a wedding there. And yeah, he was just there. And he was going back.
Huh.
Yeah.
Nice.
David met him. He was leaving the next day.
Oh, that sucks. You guys could have hung out with him more.
He was kind of older. We wanted
not the same stuff to talk about kind of thing.
Yeah.
Yeah. I guess that's true. Yeah, but you have a nice way of talking to people.
That's true. But yeah, my mom got real sick at the bar one day. First day we were there, we got down to we got there. The next day we go to the pool. All of us. We ran up with like a $600 tab at the pool bar. We were getting sloshed.
Yeah.
Like straight up messed up. There was one moment she was good, and the next moment she was
lights out. Yeah.
Literally lights out. There's so many funny stories of her trying to get back to the room that night.
Because did you guys leave that show and just let her do her own thing with your dad?
Yeah, because we were able to handle it, and he was like, I had to take her back, and he was sloshed too.
Yeah.
They were messed up.
Yeah.
They were asleep by 5 o'clock, and they wake up in the morning.
Really?
Yeah.
That's actually.
And then my sister ordered pizza that night, and it was just the worst ever.
Why?
There was like no sauce. It was all cheese.
It was like a white pizza.
No, it wasn't. It was
Not
regular
even?
pizza from like the hotel restaurant, and she's like, I didn't know I could call places outside of the hotel on the phone. What?
Oh my god, that's so funny.
Neri was just live on the MVP podcast, so I don't know what he's doing. If he was still on there,
Right now?
they were just live.
Oh, really?
Yeah, it was Josh Vahan, MVP podcast, and Yankees Dodge 777. That's
Together? Yeah, that's Neri.
Yeah. Are they related?
I think they're cousins. I
cousins.
think I'm getting to the
'Cause they
bottom
were
of
just
this. They were at a wedding together.
Wedding together.
Yeah. And, well, because there was that rumor going around before. I don't know who said it. It might have actually been Mark or John that said that they were cousins. And I was like, okay, whatever. Because that would make more sense of, like, why Neri's, like, doing the podcast and stuff with Josh and Mullen.
Yeah.
And so, yeah, they were at the wedding together, and I was like, oh, that makes more sense. But I guess to an outsider that has no idea, that just makes no sense at all.
Yankees 7777. I got it.
Yeah,
I knew it.
Yeah, Yankee 7777.
What else do we have here?
Yeah.
This is more of a nonsense question.
Okay.
What is the acceptable amount of time to leave a cup or bottle of water out before you won't drink it anymore?
Okay, I feel like there are different, like, bottle of water, like an infinite amount of time. Yeah.
I think if I let this bottle sit here until like, what's today? Saturday?
Today's Friday.
Friday. If it sat here till Sunday night, I wouldn't drink it.
But yeah, no, I'm still probably drinking that.
Yeah, a cup of water. I think I would drink a cup of water.
See, cup of water, I'm pouring that out.
No, I think I'd drink a cup of water.
Here's my thing. Dust is going to get in the cup of water. Dust isn't going to get in the bottle of water.
I'm trying to think of moments that I leave cups of water or bottles of water sitting in my room.
I do it all the
And
time.
when I wake up in the middle of the night, what are you looking for? The cup or bottle of water that you left somewhere. And then I wake up and I'm thinking, that has been there for too long. That's been there for and it shouldn't matter. Like the bottle of water, you should be able to drink it indefinitely.
Yeah.
But then I'm sitting there like, that's been there for 5 days. Do I really want to drink that right now?
The cup? No.
Yeah,
bottle of water.
I chugged that cup.
That's so weird. I feel like that's criminal, actually.
No.
Just because dust is getting in the cup, but not in the bottle of water.
I don't know. It's funny that we have the same opposite opinions.
You ever done that with like a flat soda or something like that?
Yeah. I think the only flat sodas I would actually like drink is a root beer. It tastes good.
That's true. Yeah.
It's just a syrupy.
I did it with like a Coke once, and I woke up and it was like super flat. Like it had actually probably been there for like 2 days, and I just never finished it.
Yeah.
And so I got up and I didn't want to go over to my sink and shovel water into my face like I normally do. But I took a sip of that Coke and I was like, whoa!
Late night walking to the bathroom.
Yeah.
Looking like a mutt.
Yeah, no, that's one of the best feelings ever. Because you wake up and you're like, I'm just so dehydrated and I need water. But there's something about the midnight tap water that's
the midnight tap water from the bathroom sink.
Hose water? You ever drink hose water as a kid?
Yeah.
Yeah,
sure.
That stuff is legit.
That's lethal, man. That's why I don't get sick no more.
That's what I'm saying. I've said that to a million people before. The kids nowadays are soft because they didn't drink hose water.
Microplastics. Like, if you ain't getting your daily dose of microplastics, then I don't want to talk.
Rust, lead, copper, all the metals that could probably make you sick.
You know something funny that Logan always says?
What?
They did this study on mice.
Yeah.
With, like, the amount of microplastics in them, and they related to humans not being able to reproduce in the next 20 years. Like 2 generations, like my kids will have kids, but his kids won't be able to have kids or something like that.
Oh.
I'm like, those are mice.
First of all, that's a Logan statistic to bring up.
Yeah. I think I've heard him say it like 5 times. I'm like, all right, well, if it's science, then I guess like it has some credibility, but like, come on, like it's a mouse. We're a human. I don't care how similar we are. That's mouse. We're a human.
Yeah. Dude.
And guess what? I also don't care because I won't be here to find out.
Yeah. No, my kids. I
won't be here.
Toast.
Yeah. I would definitely be toast.
What age would you want to live to? What's like your max out? Like if you got to this.
If I'm 100 and I can still walk, okay. But if I'm like 100 and I'm crapping myself every 20 minutes, I don't want to be there.
Yeah. I'm gonna go the same way. I'm gonna go 100 mobile.
Yeah. Not even like 100 is cool, but like I'm gonna get like in my 90s. 90s is cool.
I'm shooting for 90s.
But like 90s, not crapping myself.
Yeah. Because
90s in my own home, still driving a car somehow.
My great uncle was doing that. He he got a loan on a car at like 96.
Yeah,
that was probably the dumb decision.
That's chill though.
But that's pretty cool.
That's how I'm trying to be. Like I'm trying to go on vacations with my family still.
Yeah.
And dude, we saw this guy. We park at the parking spot. It's like a shuttle service.
Uh-huh.
This guy gets on, hunchback, the worst case of scoliosis I've ever seen in my life. He gets off, and the lady in front of him is talking to the bus driver like, what's that guy's story? He's literally, I pick him up every Thursday night. He goes down to Texas every week for 4 days. He goes to Texas every week.
Yeah.
To treat like at-risk pregnant people.
Really?
Yeah.
He's still working.
Yeah, and he was old and like he was shorter than like Tank.
Yeah.
Like hunched over.
Yeah.
He just had his little bag, rolling his little bag, sitting there, Chris, like this. How's it going? He goes to Dallas every week.
That's insane.
For 4 days.
That's insane.
Just to treat at-risk pregnant people. He's an obstetrician or something like that, and I think that's what they said he did.
That's pretty cool.
Yeah, I know. It was really nice heartwarming. It was like, oh, that guy's super cute and awesome for that.
Have you seen? There's this A, heartbreaking TikTok video I saw, and B, I saw this guy in real life. There's the old guy at the Pittsburgh airport. He's like part of the janitorial service.
Yeah.
He's super hunched over, super old, like can hardly walk, and he's still working. Like that was sad.
I've never seen that guy.
I've seen him once, and I saw a TikTok about it, and I was like, I've seen that guy.
There's a bunch of work going on in the airport right now.
They're remodeling the Pittsburgh airport, if anyone didn't know.
We're going to make it a super hub.
Is that what it's called?
That's like a term for airports.
What's the worst thing about travel?
Lines.
Yeah.
It's my one of the top things I hate in life is lines.
Yeah.
Like can't stand standing in lines. Can't stand traffic. Like I hate both. They're the same thing.
Tom Segura, did you ever see him do the thing with I forget what it is on YouTube, but they answer like the weirdest questions on the internet. And his was like, if you could give someone a place that was worse than hell, what would it be? And he said, I would make
Airport during Christmas time.
Yeah, pretty much. He was like, I'll make it hell, but you gotta wait. He was like, there's hell, and he's like, now you gotta have a waiting line to get into hell.
Oh, jeez. That's where I'll end up, dude.
In the waiting line to hell.
No, but like, I like traveling. Like, if I can get to the airport, check in, go through the security, easy peasy, get to my gate, sit down, grab a bite to eat, chill.
Yeah.
The second you add any extra time to any one of those tasks is when I like this.
Lose it. Yeah.
Like you get on the plane and then you have to wait 25 minutes for them to de-ice the wings. I hate
that. Was bad. We did that. Where were we going? I think we were going to Palm Springs for Thanksgiving, and we sat in the plane on the tarmac for like 45 minutes, and they were de-icing.
On the way back from England, we were in Boston, the first snow of the year. I was in Boston's airport for 14 hours. My whole day of travel was 25 hours.
And 14 of it was in Boston?
Yeah. Oh my God, my shoulders itchy. And we were on the tarmac for 2.5 hours on the plane. And then we got off. And then we got back on another plane at a different gate for another hour.
Oh my God, I couldn't imagine doing that.
And then once they de-ice the plane, then you have to get in the queue for the airplanes to take off. And that's another 45 minutes. Like, that part of travel, I hate. Like, even on the way back home, going through customs, I don't mind going through customs.
Yeah.
But the second somebody has a problem with one of the scan yourself in, I'm like, all right, come on. It says it on the screen what to do. Put the barcode down, put the passport in, look at the camera, go through. Don't ask questions, read the screen.
Yeah.
Come on, people. We got blessed up, actually, yesterday.
What do you mean?
So we get to the airport. We go to self check-in. Dylan got flagged on every single step of the way. But it was my mom, my dad, Aiden, and Dylan. They were a group, and then me, McKenna, my sister, and her friend were a group.
Yeah.
We bought the tickets separately, but at the same time. They go to the counter. We go to self check-in. They get through super quick. Ours is taking forever. It's being annoying. I'm getting ticked off.
Yeah.
The line to go to customs was short when we got there. Now it's getting longer and longer and longer. We get in line. It's super long. We're moving up. 2 people in front of us, they get split off, and he's like, everyone behind them, go that way. So we get to go that way to this brand new line, super short line. We're in there. We're like, we're thinking like when we're waiting this the first line, like they're already in there. They're already done.
Yeah.
We get in there. We get to customs. We get through the customs lines where the Aruba customs, and then we get in the line for security. And this is a bit longer, but we're still there. It's all right. They've got 2 lines moving. We see them on the other side, way in the back. We're in front of them now. Now we're converging. They're like back here. We're turning. Boom. We get another brand new line. We get the people in front of us. We get another brand new line for security. Whole new conveyor belt. I'm the 3rd person on the conveyor belt. Like, we're lit.
You guys flew through that.
So we get through that, and then after that, we get to where you get your bags again.
Yeah.
And all the bags were together.
Yeah.
And there was a silver bag. I have a silver bag. It's the wrong silver bag.
Okay.
I'm thinking to myself, I forget the kid's name of those ones, but I was like, Jacob Culver. And I'm like, if this mother took
your bag.
my bag because they looked like that, I was like, that didn't read the name tag. He took my bag. Now he dealt the bags, and my bags with the Americans. The American bag. I was so mad. So that caught us up, and like, if we would have been on track and got that bag right away, we would have got another line, because the people that we were pretty much walking through the whole entire thing with, they were in a brand new line. And we missed it because my bag wasn't with. We almost one piece
the entire line.
Aruba and U.S. Customs.
How long do you think it would have taken you to get through that?
The long way? Probably like, it took an hour and a half total.
Okay.
It probably would have taken like 2.5 hours.
Holy crap.
If we would have never got to
move lines like that. Wow.
Yeah.
Holy crap. Yeah.
But that was my travel story.
So my dad, whenever we would travel with him, he had this curse. I don't know what it was, but
My mom has the same curse.
Jamie Thomas travel curse.
My mom has that curse.
Anytime you travel with this individual, something happens. And so I think we were going to, it was either Disney for one of his work trips, and we had to fly into Chicago. Chicago, by the way, is like the worst airport in the U.S.
O'Hare? That sucks.
Yeah. So we flew into Chicago O'Hare.
RP just won.
And we got delayed. And we're like, oh, whatever, flights get delayed. Happens. Flight gets canceled. We have to stay the night at the airport. We're like, how does this happen? We check the airport and they're like, you can't stay here. We're like, how does this happen? So we had to leave, book a hotel somewhere else, and then come back the next day. It was fine after that, but it was just like, there was that. And then there was also, there was a time where he would have to go to Milwaukee because that's where Northwestern's base is. So he would go to Milwaukee, fly to New York, got canceled. Wanted to make it back home, so he drove from New York home in the snow.
Yeah, my mom has bad luck traveling, and of course we left the airport with one less bag than we went there with. It was supposed to be delivered today, but it never made it from the plane from Atlanta to Pittsburgh. It never got on the plane.
Oh, nice. Yeah. Oh my God. Classic. It's funny that your mom has that curse too.
Classic.
But it's one individual. It's not like, hey, this group of people is the curse.
I traveled like smoother than ice, other than the Boston. That it was weather.
Yeah.
Weather. That one was weather, but like never lost anything. It's my mom. She delays, cancellations, everything. Just her.
Oh my God. My favorite though is like it's funny whenever like your flight is delayed and you don't really care. Like whatever, like we'll still get there and you don't have anything to be there for. But then what I mean by it's funny is like you watch other people freak out because they got to be somewhere. So there was this woman, we were coming back from Palm Springs and we got delayed like 15 minutes. It's not even that long. Like you're still fine. So then it got delayed and she got delayed for 15 minutes and she started throwing a fit. Then it got delayed for 45 minutes, which is a little bit longer than the next stage, which you would have thought is 30 minutes. So she freaked out and started pointing at random pilots at other gates to come fly our plane. And I was like, what are you doing? What are they going to do?
Yeah. The worst is when the flights keep getting delayed and then that pilot crew, their hours are up. They can't fly anymore. Yeah. So now they're on the phones with other pilots that are at home and now said, hey, can you come in right now?
Yeah.
They're like, no, I can't. My hours are up today already. That's the worst. It's not the first delay that gets me upset. It's not even the second. It's the third.
It's
the fourth.
The big one.
And then the gate change. It's a whole way across the airport. No, but Delta was having problems yesterday.
Really?
Our gate got changed. All right. We only got delayed like 40 extra minutes last night with the change. And we're going to the new... me and McKenna walked to the wrong one. Not a big deal.
Yeah.
But the Delta phone help hotline... was a mile long. I was like, oh my God. We're walking back. I'm calling my dad. Hey, should we get in this line right now? Because it's literally, I think Atlanta has one of the biggest airports in the world.
Yeah.
And this line is down the entire terminal. So long. Like, all right, we're going to get in this line maybe.
Yeah.
We didn't. We just got...
First of all, there's traveling, then there's airport traveling. Airport traveling is its own beast. Like you have to be prepared for just about anything.
Yeah.
And it sucks. I always get like, I don't know why. I'm not even going to go where I was going to go. I'll tell you off camera. Not that it's bad, it's just I know for a fact I'm going to jinx myself if I say it. Yeah, but it's just like having a private jet would be cool.
A PJ.
Yeah,
we were surprised to hear didn't have flex on us with PJ. He's like, going to Fort Lauderdale, and he's like, yeah, I'm flying Delta. We're like, damn, where's your PJ, bro?
Yeah. Cut expenses, I guess. Yeah, I think being able to fly on a PJ a couple times would be cool. But I don't really know if I would need one. Because apparently they're a lot to take care of.
I bet they are.
Because you got to take care of your own stuff.
Buffer, one of your updates has just been posted.
See,
what is that? I didn't ask.
It's now making me mad because Buffer is an auto scheduling and auto posting software that I've signed up for. So like I can just upload a video into it and be like, can you post this at 6 a.m. like whenever, or 6 p.m. whenever, but I can do that like months in advance so I don't have to like continue to post every day.
Yeah.
for whatever reason, it like didn't post one of the TikToks that was scheduled yesterday, and I got a little upset about that one.
No, the buffer can go ahead and suck one.
And now I don't know. Some people have said that you need to be posting the TikToks directly from your phone for them to get views. And I don't know if that's true or not, but we've gotten like 60 views on the last 2 TikToks, or last couple, instead of like 200. So it's way down. So I might stop using Buffer just to test my theory. It's free anyways. I didn't have to pay anything for it, so I'm not too worried about it if I don't have to. It just made it nice to like not have to post every night.
Yeah.
And 3 times. Because I was trying to do the math. So if we post 3 softwares a day, and we post twice. So that's 6 total posts every day. So there's 30 days. So we would have posted, what, 180 times in a month? Total?
Yeah.
I think I did that math right. Right? So 3 posts a day. Or no, 3 platforms a day. So that's, and then 2 posts from each. So that's 6. And then there's 30 days. So that's 180 posts.
Yeah.
That's a lot of posts. That's what's going to get your views up, though. You got to stay consistent. What else? Oh, I was going to say something else, too. Oh, should we do music for this podcast?
Yeah. Did you add songs with...
I added songs with my boy, I think.
You don't remember them, huh?
I don't. I'll have to check my phone whenever we go to film the next podcast. I'm going to add... I'm ready. I'm going to add Shaba, ASAP for ASAP Rocky. Then I'm going to add Bad Boys for Life, Diddy. And then I'll add All Yorn, Tyler Childers.
Okay. This song? Hawaii by Maluma in The Weeknd. Banger.
I don't know if I've ever listened to that. Have I? You think I would have listened?
No.
Okay.
I don't think you would have. I'm Good Part 5 by Peasy. And Who Not Turn by Baby Money. Who Not Turn. Banger.
You listen to any good... Were those the few songs you listened to traveling?
I didn't forget my hair.
Did you really? That must have sucked.
I watched... Dude, I grinded Jetpack Joyride. I went crazy, bro. Let's see. Yeah. I bought, like, everything. Everything that's good.
I can't believe you got back at Jetpack Joyride.
Alright, and pulling up won't even matter, but, like, yeah.
What were the games you used to play on your phone a lot? Jetpack Joyride was definitely one of them.
Flick Soccer.
Okay.
NBA Jam.
Okay.
Subway Surfers.
Subway Surfers.
Super Stickman Golf.
That's a good one, too.
Blue Tower Defense.
That's a good one, too.
Flick Baseball.
I didn't play that one.
The Soccer Head Game.
Head Soccer?
Head Soccer. That's the one.
Yeah.
Yeah, those were them.
I would do Temple Run, Subway Surfers, Blue Tower Defense. Like, it was a pretty solid rotation.
Dude, I was crushing Jetpack Drive. Absolutely balling out.
You should have streamed it or something.
My high score is like 25,000, 20-something thousand now.
Yeah.
Like, Jesus Christ.
You got blown up right there. I don't know what that was.
What type of Snapchat is this from Logan? Mass snap from 3 different group chats. Liv is walking next to Carol Baskins.
No.
Oh, is that Carol Baskins?
It could be.
Nah, he's just mad. I saw a famous person.
Yeah, I was playing Head Soccer. Head Soccer is a good grind game too. But I spent $100 on Head Soccer. I was like 12. It wasn't my money. I didn't care. I didn't really know that I was...
Were you not to?
No. I didn't know that I was spending $100. So my dad comes home from work. He's like, "What's this $100 iTunes transaction?" And I'm like, "I don't know. I think we got hacked."
It was me.
Yeah. And then he was like, all right, whatever, just don't do it again. And I was like, I said we got hacked. So then he left, like kind of upset, but I think he actually thought we got hacked. I don't know. Then my mom looks at me like straight face as hell and was like, don't do it again. And I was like, okay.
All those stories of kids using their parents' money in games. Dylan did that.
Did he?
Badly.
So I've got one buddy. I'm not gonna drop any names because that would be really bad, actually. So it's faults on both ends. So this one kid gave another kid his mom's credit card. So this kid doesn't even have someone in his family's credit card. He spent $900 on FIFA points on this kid's mom's credit card. Like totally unrelated families, it spent $900.
This is public knowledge.
This is public knowledge. Like I'm sure people that like are close with either one of these kids are gonna know.
That's crazy.
Could you imagine spending $900? First of all,
I think Dylan dropped like $300 once.
yeah, but it's like that game is such pay to win though. FIFA, yeah. But it was something else.
Yeah.
It's quite the story. I think we'll go ahead and wrap this one up. So we're gonna wrap this podcast up. Make sure you like and subscribe. Check out our playlists on Apple Music and Spotify. We'll try to still have both to not link them. Yeah, whatever. Maybe. But we're gonna film another one right here. So stay tuned for next week's podcast, which is episode 29. Yeah. So we will see you in the next episode. Deuces.
You can't manage this, can't break this, boy, I'm funded. Gotta keep my distance when you not 100,